Noah. Beacon, diving, double team there. And good basketball, number 6 of the Saints.
Yos, Madam Cook.
5-0.
Here, day 2 of the Junior All-Day Tournament 2025. Nuxalk Nunanta versus Skidegate Saints. First quarter just underway. Nuxalk in black, Skidegate in white. Skidegate leading 5-0.
5-0 for the Saints.
And good. There's Danny for 3, making it a 2-point game with 8:35 to play here in this first quarter. Here's a 3-bomb by number 3, Trace. Oh, here's Danny Legault at the point. Danny dribbles over, steps back, passes it to Noah for 3. Drops it in for 3. Noah Coleman. Making it a 2-point game here. Here come the Saints. There's number 4, Darius. Back up to Trace, number 3. Over to 6, Riley. Driving it in from the right. Blocked. Oh, but a foul being called there.
Good body contact on that one by number 2. Here. What a talented team there for Skidegate.
Riley's first shot is no good. Score remains 8-6 here. 7:56 to play here in this first quarter. Riley's second shot is beautiful. 9-6, 3-point game.
Evan.
There's a cutting column, and what a pass, what a drive to the hoop. Noah making that look easy. 1-point game here. Here's Trace, number 3 of the Skidegate Saints. Passes to Logan. Logan taking a look around, drives in, and he's walking there, yeah. Good call by the ref, travel. Turnover.
What a game, dude. This game in the morning for Nunanta. Second game of this tournament for Nunanta, I believe.
Evan for 3. That is off. Trickles out of bounds. Payson couldn't quite get that in time. Turnover. Trace looking for an inbound, gets it into Logan.
7-7.
Logan all the way down. Blocked from behind by Manny.
What a nice strip there.
Oh, here's Danny. Hands it off. Noah Coleman. Spins, drives to the hoop. He's hacked on the way.
Yep. Kelowna Christian.
9-8, 1-point game here. Skiddy with the lead. Nuxalk with the ball. Here's Danny Legault at the right wing. Pass to the top. There's Manny. Fakes a pass, drives into the right, takes it all the way to the hoop, puts it up, and he's fouled on the take. He'll be going to the line for 2. It's 2 fouls against the Saints here early in this first quarter. Manny White at the free throw line, looking to tie the game here with his first free throw. Drops it in, tie game. 9-9, 6:44 to play here in this first quarter. Second shot, no good. There's Tayson at the left wing. Tayson fed inside, Danny. We got another foul.
24, White?
On the Saints.
For the reach. Eli stepping in here.
I think Danny got away with an out of bounds there. He stepped over the end of the Knights words on the end line down there.
Yeah. Notice that. Evan checking the ball in.
Gets it in cross court. Tayson gives it to Coleman. Noah, oh, out of his fingers. Turnover. Tie game here. Day 2 action. Skidegate. There's number 6, Riley, with a pass up to 24, Landon. Pass it to the right corner, Logan. Logan drives it in, stops and pops and banks that in for two. Nice take to the hoop there for Logan of the Saints, giving them a 2-point lead here. There's a feed inside, Coleman. Nice left-hander from inside, tying the game right back up, 11-11. Here's Trace for the Saints. Passes over to Landon. Driving it on the right side, takes it all the way in and makes a drop. What a drive to the hoop.
Good defense by Casey, but he still made it in there.
Here's Danny of Nunanta. Drives it in right in the middle. Runs into trouble. Now here's Trace with the ball. Lob pass read perfectly. Stripped right behind by Evan into the hands of Eli. Now here's Noah. Noah Coleman, high left point, dribbles to the top. Drives it all the way into the hoop, puts it up left-handed, just rolls out, gets his own boards. What rebound?
Oh,
Missing
nice
a stick
job by
back.
Noah.
Rebound by the Saints. Here is Logan, number 7. Logan at the left wing now. Passes it to the top to Trace. So Landon drives in, kicks out to the right wing. Riley stops and floater. No good. Rebound pulled down by Danny. And now there's Noah Coleman. Noah at the left wing gets it to the top. Danny for 3. Off into the left corner and trickles out of bounds.
What a game.
4:45 to play here in this first quarter. 2-point lead for the Skidegate Saints, 13-11. Day 2 action. Junior A determined 2025. Insta.
It's the new ho-ho now.
YouTube. And it's YouTube, QWAXW. AXW. Oh, this should be quite the game. These teams met up in the Pacific Unity Basketball Tournament. I had the privilege to go up to Haida Gwaii last year. And there was teams from Hawaii, New Zealand, Haida, and Nuxalk. AXW. Yeah.
I heard the Hawaiians had quite an amazing...
That's right up there. And we are back after that timeout here, day 2 action. Junior A determined 2025. Nuxalk Nunanta facing off against the Skidegate Saints. 4:45 to play here in the first quarter. 13-11. Skidegate with a 2-point lead. Skidegate in white playing towards our left. We're across from the scorers table here. Skidegate ball. Here's Logan with a pass to 24, Landon. Landon hands it off to Logan. Logan at the point, dribbles over to the right wing. Landon driving it into the paint, puts up a floater and drops it in for 2. You can sure drive to the hoop. 4-point game. Now there's a pass through everybody, tipped by Skidegate, out of bounds, the Nuxalk ball. Manny fed into a cutting Eli. That's tipped out by Skidegate once again. That'll stay Nuxalk.
Evan will be chucking the ball in here for Nunanta.
Evan gets into Tayson in the right, left corner. There's Eli at the left point now. Pass it over to Manny. Manny is at the right wing. Hands it off. Evan. Pass it to Tayson. In from the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's a shot by Eli. That is nowhere near anything. Here's the Saints, number 3, Trace at the point. Trace, shake and bake, passes over to the right wing. Landon for 3, off the front of the rim, gets his own boards and stops and pops, partially blocked there by Coleman. Noah gets the outlet pass up to Tayson. Tayson at the left wing, holds up, passes it to the top. There's Eli.
Noah.
Spin move up and under, puts it up. Oh, just missing. Rebound Trace. Oh, when he gets the pass as he falls. Logan. Cross court over to Landon. Into the right corner, driving the baseline. Back to Landon. Now there's Logan for 3 off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Manny. Lob pass up. There's Evan. Down in the right corner. Head inside. There's Coleman posting up. Spin move. Up and under again. Blocked this time by Trace, and that's out of bounds off of Noah. That'll be Skidegate ball. Substitution for Nuxalk. Avery on the court, giving Noah Tyson a rest. And substitution for Skidegate. Landon taking his seat, allowing Graydon on the court. Now Trace gets the inbound into Logan. Logan over half on the right side, in front of the Nunanta bench. Logan, put inside, right into the hands of Noah Coleman. Here's Noah, takes it all the way to the poked away, but gets it back. 2 on him, he passes out, through the legs of Eli. Out of bounds, turnover. 2:33 to play here in this first quarter. 4-point game still. Neither team has scored for a short while here now. Skidegate up with a 4-point lead. Here's Trace. Passes it to Graydon. Out to the top. There's 7 with a shot. Boom! Logan for 3. Extending their lead. Here's Manny. Dribbles all the way in, fed inside to a cutting number 5, Evan. It was a beautiful cut, great backdoor play.
There by Evan.
Here's Skidegate, looks a little frantic in their own end, but they come through, and here is Darius. Loses control. Avery there with the ball, hands it off to Noah. There's a pass up, Eli in the right corner. Noah for 3 from the right wing. No good, rebound Evan, but no, lost there to Logan. Logan double teamed in the corner. Oh, he takes a bump and body checked out of bounds there by Eli.
It's like, what?
1:38 to play here in this first quarter. 18-13, Skidegate up by 5.
Substitution coming in for the Saints. Doing a press there. Very interesting.
Bringing the ball up slowly for the Saints.
1:30 here in the first.
Logan picks up his dribble, gets it to Graydon. Graydon stolen. There's Danny with some speed, lays it up and drops it in for 2. 3-point game. Full court presses on. There's a lob pass. Fed inside to Talon. No good. Rebound, Avery. Outlets to Manny. Manny takes a look, taking his time. Slowly approaching half on the right side here. Cross court over to Danny at the left point. Danny drives into the paint, all the way in, lays it up. Oh, just rolls out. Rebound there by Logan. Danny saves it from out of bounds.
Oh! Nice attempt by Danny. Great steal.
Behind the back. That's always a beautiful sight. There's Trace in front of his own bench. Gets it into Logan. Logan dribbles all the way down on the right side, puts up a floater, partially blocked by Coleman. Man, he can sure jump. Wow, 30 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Here's Manny White. Slowly over half. He's high outside at the left point. Manny passed over to the right wing. Evan, number 5, takes a shot, steps to the left, takes a 3 off the back iron into the left corner. Oh, and out of bounds off of Skidegate. Wow, tried to save it, but stepped on the line. Slipped through his fingers. Nuxalk ball with 14 seconds to play. Manny gets it in. There's Avery. Avery to Danny. Danny is out at the right wing for 3. Oh, that's blocked by Trace. Tip back to Danny. Danny passes. Out of bounds with 3.5 seconds to play here in this first quarter. 3-point lead for Skidegate. They have 3.5 seconds here.
The fundamentals of catching the ball.
Here's the pass in. Number 1, Graydon has a couple hands long and the shot up. Oh, and he hits the ceiling with that shot. Your score after 18-15. Skidegate Saints with a 3-point lead over Nuxalk Nunanta. Day 2 action of the General Native Tournament 2025 here in Silks territory. Insta knew
Oh, what a game.
That was pretty intense.
I'm still on a high from yesterday's games. Like, it was such an amazing first day for us here at JANT 2025.
That was pretty crazy. That was a lot of gym hopping. We caught like 6 different games yesterday.
Seven with it, Malky. You did.
Wow.
Jumping from
Gym to gym, made up to that funny igloo place.
the U10 and Nunanita. Nunaniti. Nunaniti.
Nunanta, yeah, Nunanita. U13. We don't have a U. They started U10 now. That's mild.
Yeah, we got to get a taste of that yesterday. What a great game. We're back already here.
After that quick break between first and second quarter, day 2 action journal native tournament 2025 here in Silks territory. Nuxalk Nunanta in black facing off against Skidegate Saints in white. 18-15, Skidegate with a 3-point lead to start this second quarter. Nuxalk playing towards our right. We're across from the scores table here. Where are we?
Nice, Dylan.
Home of the Knights. And a false start here. Oh, there we go. Time on the clock finally. 5-on-5 out there, ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Quarter 2.
Danny with the ball.
Danny at the point, pass over left wing. Evan for 3. Short off the rim. Rebound by Riley of the Saints. Hands off to Trace. Trace over out from the right side. Makes use of a pick. Not quite. Trace fed into a cutter. Oh, and Talon makes it. Blocked by Noah. But they're calling a foul there. If anything, I thought that would have been a jump ball. But Talon at the free throw line with 2 shots here. Beautiful swish, extending their lead up by 4, 19-15. 9:36 to play here in this second quarter. Talon's second shot. Bank is no good. Rebound Noah. Gets it to Evan. Evan, he's at the right wing now. Drives the baseline, spins to the middle, steps back for a fadeaway. That is off and into the hands of Trace. Passes it to Riley. Riley of the Saints. Drives it all the way in. 2 big steps, blocked by Coleman. Into the hands of Logan now. He's at the right wing. Hands off to Trace. Trace at the right point. Can't gain entry. Hands it off to Logan for a deep 3. Boom! Drops it in from in front of the Nunanta bench. 22-15. Nuxalk need an answer here, down by 7. Here's Evan at the right wing. Spins to the middle. Oh, tried to pass into Noah, but that was through everybody and out of bounds.
I've been taking a little time to warm up here. 3 of the Saints checking the ball and finds number 6.
There's Riley. Passes it up to Talon. Oh no, Landon. Landon bringing the ball all the way to the hoop, puts it up, and we've got another foul being called with a push. Did they call that on Noah? Who'd they call that on?
Noah, yet another foul.
He plays so hard inside there. First shot is no good for Landon, number 24. Landon setting up for a second shot here. Short into the right corner. Gets his own rebound. For 3 now. Landon off the rim, rolls around and just trickles out. Noah with the boards underneath. Outlet pass on the right side to Evan.
Evan now.
Course to Danny, fed back to Evan, tipped out of bounds. That'll stay Nuxalk ball. Here's Evan. Looking for an inbound. Into the paint. Manny right there. Rolls around, drops it in for 2. Nice backdoor on the inbound. Closing the gap that little bit. Down by 5 now. Skidegate with the lead. Landon, number 24. In front of the Nunanta bench. Drives in. Fakes left, goes right. Holds up. Passes it. Now at the top is Talon. Drives in. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound is tipped. picked up by Tayson, who takes a hit to the head there.
23 picks up a foul.
7:54 to play here in this second quarter. 22-17, Skidegate Saints with the 5-point lead over Nuxalk Nunanta. Nunanta in black, playing towards our right here. There's the Nuxalk crowd coming to life, giving the Nunanta some energy for a comeback here. Here's Danny, calmly dribbling over half. Danny, pass over to Coleman. Now here's Evan, pass to the corner, Tayson in the right corner, fed inside, Manny posting up. Takes a tumble.
Good job, Talon!
Great defense, great sportsmanship. Trace helping him up there. Oh, and miscommunication by the Saints. Turnover, Nuxalk ball. Here's Evan Gabriel in the green shoes, gets it into Tayson in the right corner to Evan at the right wing, steps back to the point, fed into Manny to a cutting Danny, wide open, drops it in for two. What a cut to the hoop, great eyes by Manny to see him. 3-point game. Oh, here's Landon with a pass over to Riley. Riley stolen by Danny, great defense. Brings it in, lays it up, and draws the foul. Danny going to the line for two after that steal. Picked the pocket and drawing the foul on the breakaway. Wow, 7:09 to play here in this first half. Nunanta trailing by 3 at the free throw line, number 2, Black. Danny Legault looking to close the gap here with his first free throw. Off the back iron, no good. Score remains 22-19. Danny's second shot rattles out somehow. Rebound pulled down by Talon. Outlets over to Riley. Riley hands it off to Trace. Trace at the point. Cross over to the right, spins in the middle, passes it to the top. Riley, pass over to the left side, Logan. Logan.
Great defense displayed by Nunanta.
Fed inside, Trace posting Manny up. And he is hacked hard there by Manny, making him pay for being inside there.
Definitely made that ball work.
Trace going to the free throw line for 2 shots here.
Manny going off, hopping off there.
I think the ref had a little chat with Manny there. 6:42 to play here in this first half. Trace, beautiful shot. Barely wiggled the net in that swish. Trace, second shot, beautiful. Yeah, he rarely misses. He's a shooter.
Sweet touch on that Trace. The Saints.
Here's Evan at the point. Dribbles over to the right wing. Evan, Hater from the corner. That is way off into the hands of Darius. Here the Skidegate Saints, number 7, Logan. Picks up his dribble way outside. Here's Talon. Now Logan for 3. Rattles out. Rebound pulled down by Evan Gabriel. Evan with speed. Dribbles over to the left wing. Evan taking a look. Dribbles to the point. Fed inside through everybody into the hands of Riley. Now here come the Saints. Here's Logan, number 7. Logan. Dribbles down on the right side into the paint. Loses control off the toe into the corner. Diving forward into the Saints. And out of bounds off of Nuxalk.
Good hustle there by number 3 of the Saints.
5:49 to play here in this first half. Skidegate with the lead and the ball. Riley inbound to Darius at the top. Hands it off to Logan. Logan way outside, fed into the paint. Trace posting up Manny once again. Manny keeps him out though. Now here's Logan for 3 from the left. Ball drops that in. Skidegate can sure shoot threes. 27-19 now. Nunanta trailing. Here's Manny. a high outside right point here. Dribbles over to the right wing now. 1-on-1. Gets his man up and under. Oh, and we got a foul being called.
That did look clean from here.
Who did he call? Did he call that on Trace? Who did
Number 3 of the Saints.
he called it a blocking foul somehow. Yeah, I don't know about that. Manny getting lucky there with 2 shots here now. Maybe the ref saw something we couldn't see. First shot is no good. Man, he's shaking that off, looking to make his second free throw here, currently trailing by 8. Manny's second shot is off. And line violation shooter. Inbound at the free throw line. Oh, and through the fingers of number 7 there. He's trapped in the corner now. Now here's Trace with the ball. Comes over half on the right side with speed. Holds up at the right wing for 3 off the back iron. Rebound picked up by the Saints. There's Logan for 3 from the right. That is way over into the hands of Talon. Fed inside, and he is hit from behind.
Oh, who was that ball? Hopefully.
Could pick either one there.
Both of them.
Yeah, be curious who they called that on. Yeah, they don't have the sticks of the foul numbers in the gym here.
Yeah.
There's Trace at the line again. Boom. Almost a guaranteed 2 points anytime he goes to the free throw line. 4:50 to play here in this first half. Skidegate Saints with the lead. Extended by 1 more there now. About 10-point lead for the Saints. Nuxalk need an answer here. Here's Danny coming over half slowly. At the point, pass over to left. Through the fingers of Eli. He gets it back, but no, he body checked. Number 6 there, Riley, picking himself up off the floor there with the help of a couple teammates. Oh, and that is now penalty on the next foul, I think, or is that it here? That's 5 fouls against Nuxalk in this second quarter. Yeah, that'll send Skidegate to the free throw line. That's costly. This team can shoot. 4:39 to play here in the first half. 29-19, Skidegate with the lead. Day 2 action at the Junior All-Native 2025 here in Silks-Olymp.
I'm not even sure. I've seen them miss 1 free throw. Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping you would have jinxed them there.
Me too.
No mistake there. Beautiful swish by Riley. Here's a second shot. Boom, rattles it in.
Yeah, home of the Knights at Kelowna Christian School.
Here's Evan Gabriel at the point. Evan making some entry. Fade away. That is way over. His shot is off here this morning. Now the Saints with the ball. An outlet over to Trace. Trace over half on the right side at the right wing now. Passes up to Riley. Riley, guarded by Liam. Riley hands it off to Trace. Way outside. Trace can't gain entry here. Great defense. Oh, he makes it through somehow. Lays it up left-handed. Starting to run away with it here. Nuxalk need a basket. Here's Payson. Hands it off to Noah Coleman at the right wing. Noah passes it to Payson. Hands off to Liam, to the top to Noah. 10 on their shot clock. Noah at the right wing. Pops a 3, that is way short. Logan has it now for the Saints. Logan at the right wing, pops a 3 over his man there. Rebound, out of bounds, that'll be Nuxalk ball.
Substitutions.
3:22 to play here in this first half. Timeout by the Saints, 33-19. The Saints lead of Nuxalk Nunanta here. Day 2 action, Junior All-Native Tournament 2025. Insta Kwach.
It's the new ho. It's just so wonderful to be here again. Day 2, Koch.
Day 2
of 5.
It's gonna fly by fast. Before we know it, we're gonna be driving through the snow back home. Yeah, but man, what an adventure it is being here. Always an honor and a privilege to be here at this tournament.
And what a beautiful day out there today here in Kelowna. Sun shining.
Beautiful Silks territory. Great turnout from the Haida Nation here for their crowd.
Ooh.
I think we picked the Haida section. Oh, well, there's a young fan running around with a sign. Nuxalk
Oh, the
Nation.
Nuxalk. Nunanta down 33-19. Favor of the Skidegate Saints.
Back after that timeout here, day 2 action, Nuxalk Nunanta, Skidegate Saints, 33-19. Skidegate running away with it here. Nuxalk need an answer. Nuxalk playing towards our right. We're across from the scores table here. Here's Evan.
Evan warm up here. Number 5.
Drives it all the way in and lays it in for 2. Hopefully that breaks the ice for him. He's been cold. Now here, Nuxalk with the steal. Liam bringing it to the hoops. Oh!
And foul!
He'll be going to the line for 2. Great defense by Nuxalk. Full court press paying off there. Sending Liam, number 8 of Nuxalk Nunanta, to the free throw line with two shots here.
Liam's got some speed on him.
He can turn on the jets and just go. Must be my cousin. His first shot off the back iron and out. Score remains 33-21. Second shot is beautiful.
He makes that one count, number 8, Liam.
There's Trace with the pass up wide open down there. Was number 4, Darius. Catching Nunanda sleeping in the den.
Limping there, number 4 of Skidegate Saints.
Here's Danny. Oh, through the fingers of Manny. Out of bounds. .240 to play here in this first half. 35-22. Skidegate Saints with a 13-point lead here. Trace gets the inbound in to Logan. Logan driving all the way to the hoop and just misses. Great pressure by Coleman, but the sticking it back there was Trace cleaning up the garbage. Here's Danny Legault. Nice move, step back for a deep 2. That is off into the hands of number 7, Logan here. 2:15 to play in this first half. Here's Logan at the left point, fed inside. Trace posting up. Stripped away by Manny, great hands. Trace dives for it and gets the ball to the top. Logan hands it off. Landon driving it in, poked away from behind. Great hands by Nuxalk Nunanta. Here's Danny, number 2 with speed. All the way in and stripped of the ball out of bounds. That'll stay Nuxalk ball with 1:47 to play here in this first half. There's Evan.
Put the ball in.
Tipped out of bounds. That'll stay Nuxalk ball.
Evan again.
Evan gets the ball in for Coleman at the left wing. Drives it into the paint, puts up hook shot, short.
Nice, Trace, nice.
Now here's Trace with the ball. Pass over to Logan for 3. Off the rim into the hands of Danny Legault. Danny outlets to Manny on the right. Takes a look over half here. Manny high outside.
Manny
right
7.
Manny makes use of the pick. Causes a switch. Now Manny hands it off. There's Noah. Drives in, 2 foot, puts up a shot off the rim, short. Rebound. Evan with the hook shot. No good. Rebound. Manny wants it. Oh, and he smacked him right in the face.
That's a whistle in your mouth.
Manny apologizes. Inadvertently smacked him right in the nose there. And that'll send number 7 to the free throw line. Great sportsmanship, doubles, or both 7s there, shake each other's hand after that. 1:04 to play here in this first half. Looking to extend the lead. Number 7, Logan, readjusting his nose after that hard slap to the face here.
He actually called it elbow, but it did look like a hand.
Double bouncing out. Score remains 37-22. Skidegate with the lead. Logan, second shot. Beautiful.
Evan bringing the ball up.
Here is Evan. We're on the right wing. Brings it all the way in. 2 big steps and a shot. Boom! Drops it in. He's heating up.
Evan's heating up. It's great to see under a minute to play here.
Here is Landon of the Saints, guarded by Tayson. Landon. Stolen on the pass. Here is Coleman with speed on the left side. Lays it up and, missing his shot though. And Tayson there to clean up the garbage.
Cleaning it up.
Full court press is on. And Tayson comes flying in with a flying elbow off the top rope. He can sure spring legs too, man. Wow. But this penalty against the Nunanta costly here, sending him to the free throw line all the way from down the other end. Shot is off the back iron. Wow, that's a rare sight for the Skidegate Saints to miss a free throw. Number 24, Landon at the free throw line. Second shot rattles in. 25 seconds to play here in this first half. Here's Evan. Shot clock is off. They want one shot here. Evan passes over. There's Tayson from the left wing. To Evan in the left corner. Dribbles to the middle. Puts up a floater. That is a foul on the arm there. That's against Trace once again, if I'm not mistaken. Be curious to know how many fouls he has. Here's Evan.
From my observation, 3.
3, that sounds about right. Nuxalk missing their free throws here in this game. Here's Evan, second shot. Drops it in. 9.8 on the clock. Evan with a steal. Passes it up to Tayson, but stolen. Last second shot is no good. He gets it off. And they counted at the buzzer. Talon. Wow, what a shot at the buzzer. Setting their lead 41-27 at halftime. Nuxalk Nunanta trailing to the Skidegate Saints here. Day 2 action against the Quach.
What a valiant effort there at the dying seconds to get that shot up.
Yeah, I think that was good. That was a good basket in my eyes. He got it off in time. Wow, 8 minutes on the clock here for halftime. I think we'll just keep on keeping on the air for y'all listening at home and watching on the stream here. Insta kwachtunid up and sign on up to Sampusa, the Spaliosha, Skulam Kikaik, and Wasuludit at broadcasting the laws of the lands and the waters. We're here in Silk's territory. Day 2 action, Nuxalk Nunanta and the Skidegate Saints. Skidegate always has a strong team. We'll see if we can talk to a few people down here. Get an interview going. Can I interview you?
Okay.
How are you doing? You want to introduce yourself?
Yaktisina Anskla Sanikimus. I'm Christy Smith, the mother of Noah Koloman,
And what brings you here today?
to support our son Noah and Nunanda.
What are your thoughts on the tournament here so far?
I think it's been wonderful. The spirit of the athletes and the quality, excuse me, the quality of the youth athleticism. And I think what's most exciting is the emergence of the U10 division.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, we didn't have even U13 back in our days. It was just U17, and now to see them including the U10. Um, what do you think that'll do for basketball in the long term?
Well, I think it's great to provide the space for the U10s to participate in a competitive arena. My first thoughts when I saw the U10s at the opening ceremony is how overwhelming does this feel for a 10-year-old, 9-year-old, maybe even an 8-year-old, you know?
Right.
And then my other concern is the ability to keep the continuity for a U10 division, being that the Junior All-Native tournament is bidded and every year it's a different community. So not every community has the capacity to hold the
Right.
extra amount of people.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is a huge tournament. 113 teams is what I heard for this tournament. The biggest basketball tournament of Turtle Island.
Amazing! Woo! 114. I'm like processing that right now. That's incredible.
And the logistics behind the scenes to pull that off is just overwhelming to even like my brain can't comprehend that.
I know, and it seems to be the venues that we visited so far, it's really smooth in terms of the planning for logistically.
Yeah, that's a great point. All the behind the scenes, you know, the referees, the scorers, the timekeepers, the door tenders, just everybody at all the gyms. And they had a change in venues yesterday as one of the gyms had a broken basket and they still pulled it together.
Ah, interesting.
So hands up to the Silks Nation for their hard work on bringing this tournament to life.
Absolutely. What I liked also is a lot of the workers for this tournament appear to be youth, like really young people.
Wow, right on. What a great experience to be a part of this event. Do you have any highlights from your day yesterday? Did you catch many of the games? We have 6 teams here. How do you pick and choose what to watch?
No kidding. Honestly, there's not a lot of highlights. We were kind of doing our own thing, but I am really impressed with the amount of 6 of the Nuxalk teams playing yesterday, and you could really feel the vibe. Oh, and what was interesting at the Nunanta game yesterday was the entire gym was like 98% Nuxalk in the stands. It was so rowdy.
Yeah, and they sure can make noise, our Nuxalk fans. We were wondering why they were carrying gut buckets around, is what Nuhauda called them. And then we saw them banging on the buckets, making noise, and it all made sense. Why do they have a whole bunch of gut buckets?
Or in our case, being on the boat, it would be our poop buckets.
They're just real hardcore fans. They don't even want to miss a minute of the game.
No, and here they come now.
Oh, there's the buckets. Just talking about the buckets. There they are. That's too funny. Right on. Well, thanks for chatting with me. Any last thoughts?
No, I'm just so proud of all the players. And go Nuxalk.
Right on. Let's do it. Up.
Tiffany.
2:09 on the clock here, winding down halftime here in Silks Nation territory. Instacox with Nidu Cup and the sign on up of Nuxalk Radio 91.1 FM. Kutam Kutus, Ala Tkaliwat, Akis Kutlam Titai, and Wasulu di Ats. Roughly translated, broadcasting the laws of the lands and waters. We're kind of informing you all of the proper way to behave in our lands and waters. Kutam Kutus. Kutam Kutus. Kutam Kutus. Salat Kaliwa. Tulamtuk Salat Kaliwa. Asti Skutulam Kich. Ay. Kutulam. Kutulam Kich. Kutulam. Land. Kutulam Kich makes it ours. Tulamtuk Salat Kaliwa. Asti Skutulam Kich Ay. And was Suludi Hats. Broadcasting laws of the lands and waters. Sulut, inlet, Suludit, our inlets. Tulamtuk Salat Kaliwa. Asti Skutulam Kich Ay. And was Suludi Hats. Nuxalk Radio on location here as the Skidegate Saints coming out of their halftime break in the change room, talking things over. Head coach Dez over there. Nuxalk Nunanta with their head coach Cole, who used to play for the Skidegate Saints. So great camaraderie here between these two teams, Nuxalk Nunanta and the Skidegate Saints. Lifetime friendships being made here, and they played each other last year up in Haida Gwaii as well. And we are back after that break between first and second halves here. Day 2 action here on the tournament 2025. Nuxalk Nunanta facing off against the Skidegate Saints. Nuxalk in black, Skidegate in white. We're across the scores table here at Kelowna Christian School, home of the Knights. Nuxalk is playing towards our left, Skidegate to our right. Your score to start this second half. Skidegate with the lead, 41-27. And here we go. Here are the Saints with the ball. Number 24, Landon. Fed inside, nice pass to Trace, blocked from behind by Manny. Great defense by Manny White. Now here comes Nuxalk, here's Danny. Fed inside to a wide open Coleman. Oh, missing with some challenge from behind there. Now here's Logan of the Saints. Logan drives into the paint, holds up, passes up to Talon from downtown off the rim, rebound Manny. Manny bringing the ball up over half on the right side. Manny passes over to Evan in the right corner. Evan taking a look, jabs right, steps back for a three. That is way long into the hands of the Saints. Now here is Trace, number 3. Into the corner, Trace for 3, way short. Picked up there by Coleman, hands off to Manny. Manny White, way outside on the right. In front of his own bench there. Manny White. Manny gets it back. Drives in. Surrounded by Skidegate. There's Coleman for 3. That is short. And Danny throws it into the hands of Skidegate. Here's number 7, Logan. Here is 4, Darius. Logan for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by Manny. Manny.
Manny, good control. Hey, he's a good point guard, man. Manny's amazing today.
Now here's Danny with a shot, 3 bombs, no good. Rebound into the hands of Skidegate. Now here is Skidegate. Trace trying to split the defense, losing control out of bounds.
Couldn't find anybody underneath there, number 3. Substitution coming in for the Saints. Number 6. Inbound Noah. Over to Evan, number 5 of Nunanta, coming down to the ball, 41-27.
Evan's shot is no good, gets his own boards, puts it up again, bouncing around, drops it in for 2.
Evan.
Great effort by Evan Gabriel. Oh, here's the Saints. Logan at the point. Logan. Pass over to the right. There's Riley. Wild pass inside to Trace. Stripped by Manny. But fouled on the second attempt there.
I'm really impressed with Manny's play today. He's doing amazing out there.
He can sure play hard inside there.
Great defense.
And we have a timeout. Nearest Nuxalk Radio 91.1 FM on location here. Day 2 action here on Lady Tournament 2025. Nuxalk Nunanta trailing 29-41 to the Skidegate Saints here in the third quarter. 7:20 remaining. Insta clock.
And New Hohoda, great to be back in Quach. It's just an amazing experience. Good to be a part of this. Shout out to New Hope Radio for giving us this wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, and we actually have permission this year.
Yeah.
To broadcast our Nuxalk games.
Don't have to feel real guilty about anything. And a real honor again, once again, to be beside Quach here. You're doing an amazing job as a play-by-play, man. It's just an amazing experience.
And we've come a long ways from our first games when Nuxalk hosted up in Williams Lake there.
Yeah, our first crack at it.
Probably sound awful listening back to it now. And we are back after that timeout here. Day 2 action. Nuxalk Nunanta facing off Skidegate Saints here in Kelowna. Junior all-Native Tournament 2025. 7:20 to play in the third quarter. 41-29. Skiddy with the lead at the free throw line. Number 3, Trace looking to extend that lead with 2 free throws. Boom, drops it in with a swish.
This guy could do it with his eyes closed.
See if he does close them, he might even. Trace, once again, nothing but that. Guaranteed 2 points every time. Now here's Evan for Nuxalk Nunanta. Dribbles over to the right side, loses control into the hands of Landon. Double team down inside there. Oh, he's bear hugged.
Yeah, the bear hug. Bear hug from Evan from behind. Here we go now, number 6 in the Saints.
Riley, number 6. No one on him, so he pops a 3, rattles out, rebound Trace, and he can sure jump too. Trace.
Oh, reached by number 6.
Oh, are they calling that on Noah again?
Noah, I think with number 4.
Wow, yeah, needs a sub here.
We're only in the third, 6:52. Avery stepping in.
Avery coming in for Noah. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a tough loss, and he plays hard. He gets rebounds. He can sure play underneath.
Quite an amazing player. It's the first time I actually got to see him play.
Trace.
Oh.
Wow. Even when he misses, he makes it in.
I was like, dude, you're going to miss this one?
Ref. Ref asking the photographer to move out of the way down there.
Keep taking your pictures.
And we're back. Trace with a smile, giggling at the situation, puts up his shot. Oh, he misses! Wow, that's rare. Oh, here's Danny coming in, steps back for a 3.
Oh,
He'll be taking 3 free throws.
will he capitalize?
Foul on Logan there, body checking Danny into his own bench. Here's Danny with first of 3. Beautiful. Another great shooter. Danny can sure shoot. Setting up for his second shot. Beautiful.
And good.
Closing the gap that little bit. Danny with his third and final shot here. Oh, off the front of the rim this time. Rebound by the Saints. 44-31, Saints with the lead and the ball, number 7, Logan. Outside on the left, pops a 3. No good, rebound, Manny. Push Trace out of the way. Trace wanted to call, none there. So here's Manny at the point. Makes use of a pick. He's over on the right wing now. Manny backing up his player. Double team, gets man in the air. Up and under. Bank is no good. Rebound into the hands of the Saints. Number 24, Landon. Landon over half on the right side. Pass up to the right wing. Logan to the right corner. Number 6, Riley. Oh, and he's fouled there by Evan. Evan's got to be careful getting into foul trouble too. That's already 4 fouls against the Nuxalk here in this third quarter with 6 minutes to play. That's going to be costly, and they can't get any more.
Foul every minute.
Wow, that's right. Holy smokes.
Oh, they're playing some great defense out there, Nunanta. I'd say good referees today.
Riley's first shot is good. And Noah back on the court.
Oh. It's like Amazing Grace, another miss on the free throw line.
He makes that one count. 6 minutes to play here in this third quarter. 45-31.
Danny's at the ball, number 2.
46-31. There's Danny trying to split the defense. Loses the ball, and now here's Trace. Holds up the ball to the top. Landon back to Trace, driving in from the left wing. Passes up to the right. Makes it into the hands of Logan. Driving the baseline. Passes out too far, but maintaining control is Riley. Here's a pass to Darius. Stolen away by Danny. Passes it over. There is a pass to Manny. Dumps it in for 2.
Manny!
Great shot by Manny. 33-46, 13-point game. Nuxalk not out of it yet. They want it back, and they get it back. Great defense. Now here's Manny White. Spins, gets the ball to Danny at the point. Pass over to left corner. Evan for 3. Oh, blocked. Oh, no. And Noah with another foul here.
I believe that does it.
And he knows that he's walking off. And Noah Conan sitting down for the rest of the game here with 5 minutes to play in the third. Wow, that's a huge loss. And that is now penalty against Nuxalk, sending Skidegate to the free throw line.
I'm speechless. Noah.
Oh, wow.
For the remainder of the game.
That's huge. That's huge.
Oh, my.
I will see what the bench can do for Nunanta as Trace making a switch once again here. Trace, second shot is good.
Yet again.
Well, here is Danny calmly bringing the ball up for Nunanta. 5 minutes to play in the third. Danny behind the back, steps back. Boom, drops that in for a deep 2. Nice shot by Danny Legault, closing the gap. 48-33, now Skidegate with the lead. Oh, here is Logan at the left, fed inside, Talon puts up a shot, banks it in for 2. What a shot by Talon. Oh, here is Manny. Calling out directions to his team. Manny. Makes use of a pick. Backing up his player. Pass up to Danny. Driving in from the right wing. Trying to gain entry. 2 big steps. Puts it up and drops it in for 2 somehow. Danny over his defender. What a shot. Now here is Logan. Driving down on the right side. Steps up to the right wing. Fed into Trace. Over to the left wing, Talon. Drives it in, and he's held up on the drive there.
Foul on Avery, 23 of Nunanta.
And that'll send Talon to the free throw line here for the Saints with the lead, 50-37. Talon's shot is off the iron and out.
Silk's coming in by the looks of it. Oaks Nation.
No basket. He ran in after his shot.
The coach is all smile. That's so good to see. Number 5 now, Evan with the ball.
Evan at the right wing now. Drives in, double teamed in there, fed into the paint. Stolen away, here's Talon. 2-on-1, pass over to Trace. Puts up a shot, no good. Gets his own boards, and he is fouled and one. Manny hit him in the head there.
Manny getting into a little bit of foul trouble as well.
Trace with a 3-point play here. I'm just assuming he's gonna make it.
Trace, I mean, he's looking to get player of the game in my eyes.
Yeah, I would think drops it in with a smile. 3-point play for Trace of the Skidegate Saints.
As I mentioned, Manning in foul trouble gets substitution. Liam coming in for him.
Great experience for Liam in this tournament here. Playing for Nunanta this year. I think he played Grizzlies last year. Now here is Danny driving in from the right. Holds up, steps back, takes a shot. Way short, I think that was tipped. Here's the Saints number 7, Logan. Almost stolen, but Eli with a foul now. And now Logan will have 2 free throws.
This might make to be a very long game.
Starting to look like I gotta call more fouls at home. Here's Logan, number 7, the Saints.
Logan.
Off the back iron. Score remains 53-37. Saints with the lead. Logan's second shot is good. 54-37. Now here comes Nuxalk. Evan Gabriel. He's over on the right wing now in front of his own bench. Evan driving the baseline, stops and pops over 3 of them. Oh, just missing. Rebound by the Saints. Here's Logan. Stops and pops way downtown off the front of the rim. Rebound picked up by Trace. Dishes it to Logan. Nice move. Banking that in for 2. What a take to the hoop there. Here's Danny Legault. To the left wing, pops a 3. Boom! Danny for 3. Nuxalk not out of it yet. In this caliber of basketball, it ain't over till it's over. The Saints know that. Here's a tip pass, stolen out by Eli, out of bounds. Great hustle. That'll stay Skidegate ball.
Mistaken Danny and Eli there for a second. The pass for brothers.
Yeah, they got the same haircut. Oh, here is Logan. Get into the high post, Trace him to the left corner to number 6, Riley. Guarded by Avery. Now here, a quick pass over to Logan for 3. Again, in and out this time. Rebound by Evan Gabriel, number 5. Evan with speed. Drives into the middle, stops, takes a shot. There's Avery cutting into the hoop, but no, he's called on to travel. Great experience for the bench to get some time here in this caliber of basketball. Here's Logan at the point, way downtown. He wants it, he doesn't get it though. I think he's not used to missing those. Now here's Evan. Stops and pops a 3. Evan for 3! Evan on fire now. He wants this game to be close.
It's so good to see Evan warming up out there today.
Here's Trace. The pass over to Talon. Talon drives into the paint, puts up a shot off the back iron, gets his own boards, fed into the paint, into the hands of Liam.
Eli now with the ball 0.
Pass up to Evan. Evan, 1 minute to play in the 3rd quarter. Pass over to Danny for 3. Boom! Danny for 3. Nuxalk clawing their way back here. Now only down by 10. Under a minute to play in the 3rd. Coach calling for a press. Oh, here's a cut to the hoop and a shot by Logan. No good. Rebound out to Eli. Pass it to Danny with speed. Lays it up and drops. No. Misses. Eli missing. Rebound Couple quick passes for the Seagull and drops it in. What transition for Skidegate Saints. Make a Nuxalk pay there. 12-point game. 25 seconds to go. Danny for 3. Off the rim. Rebound Saints. Trace with the ball. 18 seconds. Trace makes a pass. Gets it back. Here's Trace outside. Pass to the top. Darius for 3. Off the rim. And Liam lets that go out of bounds with 4.7 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. Liam gets it up. There's Evan. Got 2 seconds. Evan pops a 3 at the buzzer. And that is no good. Your score after 3, 58-46. Skidegate Saints with the lead over Nuxalk Nunanta. Day 2 action. Junior Lady Tournament 2025. Insta Quach.
Insta Nuxalk. I mean, they're making a great comeback here, Quach.
Wow, making it interesting. Hitting some threes when it matters the most here. Currently trailing by 12. That's only 4 threes.
Yes, and 3 of their starters are in foul trouble. One of them already fouled out.
That's right. Noah Coleman on the bench since the third quarter. As the young Nuxalk there, getting the crowd into it.
Great support from the Nuxalk.
Take a look at the crowds here. We are back after that quick break between third and fourth quarter here. Or out of the timeout, I mean.
What a...
Oh, that was the break. That was only the end of the third quarter?
That sounds so beautiful to hear the fan support from the Nuxalk. I've got goosebumps.
Here we go, start of the fourth quarter. Nuxalk Skidegate Day 2 action. Junior Lady Tournament 2025. Evan with a fadeaway from the corner. Boom! Boom! What a shot by Evan Gabriel. He's eating up. 10-point game. Now here's the Saints. Landon with a pass over to Logan. Over to Landon at the left wing. Landon driving into the paint. Passes it to Riley for 3. That's no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds off the Nuxalk. That'll be Skidegate ball. Here's Skidegate inbound to Trace in the left corner. Trace with a shot. No good. Trace rebound pulled down by Manny White. Manny, outlet to Danny. Pass up. Oh, there's Coleman. Coleman is on the court. I thought he was fouled out. He must have 4 fouls. Wow, right on. Now here is Trace over at the left wing in his 8-point game now.
8-point game.
Logan at the point. Pass into the right corner. Fed into the paint. Through the fingers of Skidegate. Out of bounds. Off of Nuxalk, he's saying. That'll be Skidegate ball. 8:52 to play here in this fourth quarter. Nuxalk fans don't like the call, but they're way down the other end.
I don't think I ever heard such a loud boo.
Danny almost with a steal on the inbound there, but it'll stay Skidegate ball. 8:52 to play in this high energy game.
4-basket game now. They were just down by 20, 30 points.
Now here is Logan, high outside, passes to Landon at the left, driving into the paint, puts up a shot, banks it in for 2.
10-point game, 60-50.
Here's Manny White at the right wing, fed into the paint, but tipped and stolen. Here's the Saints, Logan all the way down and lays it in for 2. Now here's Danny, bringing the ball up, hands it up to Evan on the left, at the left point. Evan drives into the paint, stops and pops. Shot is no good. Rebound Trace. Nuxalk need those boards. Now here is Trace. Pass over the left wing. Logan for 3. Off the rim. Picked up there by Tayson. Handed off to Manny. Here's Manny, number 7, Nuxalk Nunanta at the point. Manny taking his time high outside here. Hands it off to Danny. Danny. Oh, loses control. Almost a foul there, no call. Logan with the ball now for the Saints. There's Logan with the pass.
Oh, a turnover from the Saints.
Turnover by the Saints. Out of bounds. That would have been an over and back.
Substitution coming in for the Saints.
Wow. 12-point game here. Nuxalk trailing to Skidegate. Nuxalk with the ball. Manny at the left point here. Passes to the top. There's Coleman. Noah passes over to Evan. Sidesteps for a three. Off the rim. Rebound picked up there by Skidegate. Outlet on the left. Logan, number 7 there. Slowly over half. Passes it to Trace. Trace at the top. Pass over the right wing. Talon fed down inside. Tipped out of bounds by Evan. 15 on the shot clock. 7:10 on the game clock. There's Talon. Inbounds in to Landon. Back to Talon at the right wing. Pass it over, Trace, now to the left corner, number 6 with a 3-bomb. Riley for 3. 15-point game, just like that now. 65-50. 6:50 to play here in this 4th quarter. Manny, way outside in front of his own bench. Spins, puts up a shot. That is blocked into the hands of Skidegate. Here's Logan. Logan guarded by Danny, pass it to Trace. Trace at the point, pass over to the right point. Talon spins and drives, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Manny. Manny bringing the ball up for Nuxalk Nunanta. There's Danny at the right wing now. Lost control into the hands of Skidegate.
Trace with the ball.
Trace with the ball pass over left wing. Landon. Skip pass stolen by Nuxalk. Here's Evan Gabriel with speed. Cuts to the right, lays it up. Oh, missing. And out of bounds. That'll be Nuxalk ball. And we have a timeout. Skidegate. You're seeing Nuxalk Radio 91.1 FM on location at States as Silk Sulam. Day 2 action of the Junior Name Determined 2025. Nuxalk Nunanta facing off the Skidegate Saints. 65-50. Saints with the lead. 6 minutes to play in this game. Insta Kwak.
It's the new how the hooligans in the stink box yet again.
It's crazy in here. A full house. Nuxalk. Haida. Oh, there's our young Nuxalk fan running around again. Getting the crowd going. Creating lifetime memories there.
And it looked like they put a man on number 2, Danny. They've got somebody on him like due to him hitting those beautiful 3-pointers 3 in a row.
And we are back after that timeout here. Day 2 action, Journal 2025 Nuxalk versus Skidegate. 6 minutes play in the game. There's an inbound, wide open, Tayson for 2.
Tayson left wide open underneath.
13-point game here. Under 6 minutes to play. Here's the Saints, number 7. Playing towards our right, stolen. Danny with speed. All the way down, lays it up, and drops it in for 2.
54-65.
Nuxalk not giving up yet. They want this bad. Now here's the pass into the corner. Riley for 3. Once again, dropping it in for 3.
Can't leave that guy alone over there.
Now here is Evan bringing the ball up for Nuxalk. Evan go to the left wing. Drives into the paint, puts up a shot. That is no good. Out of bounds. That'll be Haida ball with 5:10 to play here. 14-point lead now for Haida. Skidegate Saints. Here is Trace. Oh, gets away with a travel. Pass into the right corner, Darius for 3. Short. Saves it from going out of bounds. Great hustle there by Skidegate Saints. Trace. Oh, through his fingers. Out of bounds.
Evan chucking the ball in. Good Danny.
There's Danny Legault at the point. Makes use of a pick, steps into a 3-bomb, off the rim, rebound. It's great hustle by Coleman, but into the hands of Skidegate.
Great
Oh,
deep,
here's Landon.
Danny.
Moving the ball up. Trace now. Cross pass over for 3. No good this time. Rebound. Saints out of bounds. That'll be Nuxalk ball. Danny bringing the ball up for Nuxalk here. To Evan. Evan at the right wing now. Brings it in, try to pass it, gets it back. There's Tayson driving it into the paint. Boom! Danny on fire! Keep them in this game here. Under 4 minutes to play. 68-57. Skidegate with the lead and the ball. Landon for the Saints. Drives into the paint. Tipped from behind. Stolen away. Coleman gets it to Manny. Pass up. There's Danny. Brings it to the hoop. Stops and pops. Drops it in with a switch. What a shot by Danny. 9-point game here now. Single digits. There is Logan.
Great deep by Tayson, number 1 of Nunanta.
Logan guarded close. He gets the ball to Trace. Pass over to Riley from the left wing. Pass in the left corner. Back to Riley at the left wing. Drives in. Puts up a floater. Short off the rim. Rebound by Danny. Gives it to Evan. Here's Evan Gabriel of Nuxalk Nunanta. He's at the left point here now with 3 minutes to play in the game. Danny drives into the hoop. Pass to Coleman. Oh! Just rolls out somehow. Now here is Logan at the left wing. Stolen by Manny. Manny with speed. Stripped of the ball. Saints have it. Pass up to Trace at the left wing. 2:40 to play in the game here. Trace passes it through the fingers and over and back.
Over and back, another turnover for the Saints.
Nuxalk with the chance here as we have a timeout being called. You're listening to Nuxalk Radio 91.1 FM on location here at the Junior All-Native Tournament 2025 Day 2 action. Nuxalk Nunanta facing up against the Skidegate Saints. 2:35 to play in the game. Nuxalk trailing 59-68. Insta Quack.
I knew how to. What a game, Quack.
Wow, this is so amazing. Nuxalk just clawing their way back here as best they can. Only down by 9 now. Only 3 threes.
Holy.
And Skidegate taking a timeout here. And we are back after that timeout by the Saints. 2:35 to play in this game. Nuxalk trailing by 9. Day 2 action, Junior All-Native Tournament 2025. Nuxalk in black, Saints in white. We're across from the scores table here at Kelowna Christian School in Silk Sulamp. Nuxalk playing towards our left. It's Nuxalk ball. There's a Nuxalk crowd coming to life here. Danny gets the inbound in to Noah. Pass it back to Danny. Danny steps back for 3. Off the rim into the left corner. Picked up there by Talon. Falling. He gets the ball up top. There's Danny. Hands it off to Evan. Evan back to Danny. Driving it into the paint. Puts up a fadeaway. No good. Rebound picked up by the Saints. 2:15 to play in the game. Now here is Trace. Guarded closely there by Danny. Trace over to Riley. Riley loses it. Tipped. No over and back. Logan passing to the corner. Back to Logan at the right wing here. Logan passing to the top. Pass over to left wing for 3. Off the rim. Rebound picked up by Evan. They have 1:45 to play in the game. Evan driving all the way down. Takes it to the hoop. Puts up a floater. Gets his own boards. No, out of bounds. That's off of Skidegate. That'll be Nuxalk ball. 140.
140 left in the game.
Wow. Still a 9-point game here. Here's Evan looking for an inbound. Gets it into Noah. Follow him in. Brings it to the hoop and forces up his shot. He'll be going to the line for 2. Man, he sure has power. .134 on the clock here in this high-powered game. Coleman, Noah at the free throw line with 2 shots here. First one is off the back iron and out. Score remains 68-59. Skidegate with the lead here. Noah with the second shot. Beautiful 8-point game. Now here come the Saints. The pass up into the right corner. There's Darius. Pass it to Trace at the right wing. Nuxalk need this ball. Driving in off his knee into the hands of Manny. Here's Evan. We got a minute 15. Evan at the left wing. Driving the baseline, steps out to the left corner. Pass it to Danny for 3 from the left wing. Danny off the rim into the right corner. Tayson there for it, but stepped out of bounds. That'll be Skidegate ball with 1 minute to play in this game. There's a lob pass in. Handed off to Trace. Trace passes it across. There's Talon. And Noah with his foul there looking like.
Could it be?
Is it for real this time? It looks like it might be. Noah's 5th foul for the 2nd time this game. We thought he fouled out earlier, but no. Oh, Talon.
Oh, no.
Missed the rim altogether there. Don't see that too often. Talon's second shot is no good. Rebound by Darius. Puts up a shot. Gets his own boards again. And that is blocked there by Evan, who now has the ball. 44 seconds to play in the game. Evan Gabriel spins into the paint, kicks it to the top, but no, he got to travel. Turnover. 36 seconds to go. Nuxalk trailing by 8. Here's Riley for an inbound. Gets it into Logan. Logan. The long pass up. Too far and out of bounds. That'll be Nuxalk ball. The Nuxalk can't even foul to get the ball back. They only have 1 foul this quarter. Here is Danny. Driving in. Steps back for 3. Oh, that is no good. Out of bounds off a Talon down there. Shakes it out with a smile.
He's run out of fuel by the looks of it.
Here's
running on fumes.
Manny looking for an inbound here. Gets it into Evan, but no, stolen away by the Saints. And that'll do it here with 13 seconds to go. Trace holding the ball, using up the clock. The teams know it's over. 68-60, your final score here. Day 2 action. Nuxalk Nunanta falling to the Skidegate Saints, who are seeded number 3 in this tournament. We've been listening to Nuxalk Radio 91.1 FM on location here at the Junior All-Native Tournament 2025 Day 2 action. Nuxalk Nunanta falling 60-68 to the Skidegate Saints. Since the clock.
How to catch us later for at Mauk.
At Mauk game at 5 o'clock if I remember right. Nunanta, first loss of the tournament. We'll stay live here as the teams shake hands. And who's your money on for player of the game?
Trace. Trace, my bet for Saints.
I agree. I bet that's Trace, number 3 of the Saints, will be your player of the game.
You got a quick minute for it?
We'll sign off here now. Stephen it up and he's signing up. Why?
Talk to me. Just wanted to talk to one of the fans of the Skidegate Saints. Tell us, how good does that feel to get that win? What a great game.
That was a good win. They learned a little bit of adversity there. Got tight.
Yeah, it was
put a little fear into them.
It was a great game. The talent of the Saints. I mean, the camaraderie of that team and the nation. How dedicated are they in the home community of Skidegate?
Oh, very dedicated. That's a lot of fundraising. A lot of my soccer I would turn into sandwiches just to get here. Yeah.
And how far was your journey to get here, and how far do you believe you'll be going through the championship game?
It's a day on the ferry to Rupert, 2 days driving here. That's 3 days. That's a bit expensive.
And do you have grandson, son playing on the game?
My son's playing U17 Skidegate. Got some nephews, U13s. Got a lot of cousins all throughout.
Beautiful. And what's your favorite thing about Junior All Native? I mean, I would like to just add that bringing nations together and playing in a fun environment. I mean, it's just quite an amazing experience. What's your favorite thing about Junior All Native?
That's about it. Because, yeah, you get to see families, kids from other teams, and you get to see them grow up in a couple of years, see them progress.
Well, thank you for a couple minutes of your time, and all the best for the remainder of the tournament.
You're welcome. Thank you. Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Stevnita Tuppen is signing off here from Silkulums. Why?
There's one tournament we qualified